Did you know that most wasabi paste isn't real wasabi? Yes. Over 95% of wasabi served in sushi restaurants does not contain any real wasabi. Most fake wasabi is made from a blend of horseradish, mustard flour, cornstarch and green food colorant. This means that most people who think they know wasabi have actually never tasted the stuff. Real wasabi paste is made by grating the wasabi rhizome, the subterranean stem of the plant. When you grate wasabi, the volatile compounds that give it its distinguished taste begin to break down within minutes. That's why real wasabi paste has the best taste when it's really fresh. Wasabi is also considered difficult to grow, and that makes it an expensive plant. The fake wasabi paste, on the other hand, is cheap and has a long expiration date.
Did you know that Adolf Hitler was once nominated for Nobel Peace Prize? That is right. The German dictator who's responsible for the Holocaust was recommended to the Nobel Committee in 1939, just 3 short months before he led Germany to invade Poland and start World War II. The recommendation came from Eric Gottfried Christian Brandt, a social democratic member of the Swedish parliament. At the time, the suggestion generated protests and outrage, with Brandt accused of being a fascist and reportedly banned from lecturing at several associations. In his letter to the committee, Brandt calls the Führer a God-given fighter for peace, and the Prince of Peace on Earth. He calls Mein Kampf the best and most popular piece of literature in the world, and expresses confidence that the dictator could pacify Europe, and possibly the whole world.
Did you know that McDonald's once tried making bubblegum-flavored broccoli? McDonald's experimented with bubblegum-flavored broccoli in Happy Meals in 2014. Aiming to make the food healthier, the company compared the experiment to toothpaste and amoxicillin, using artificial flavoring. Then McDonald's CEO Donald Thompson discussed the fast food chain's efforts to offer healthier food options for children, including reducing French fries and offering fruit as side options, and experimenting with bubblegum-flavored broccoli. 3 years later, the chain revamped Happy Meal by reducing French fries and offering fruit as a side, while also experimenting with healthier eating methods. At the end, Thompson admitted the idea was unimpressive and the dollar menu will not feature the unusual concoction. Instead, Happy Meals offers mainstream healthy sides like yogurt and apple slices. Did you know that leeches were used to predict the weather? George Merriweather, a British doctor and inventor, believed leeches had human-like instincts and weather forecasting abilities, leading him to develop a machine to transform meteorology. In 1850, Merriweather built a barometer that uses live medicinal leeches to predict storms. The 12 leeches are kept in small bottles inside the device. When they become agitated by an approaching storm, they attempt to climb out of the bottles and trigger a small hammer, which strikes a bell. The likelihood of a storm is indicated by the number of times the bell is struck. This is what Merriweather's barometer looks like. Merriweather's device, called Tempest Prognosticator, was proven at the 1851 Great Exhibition, but was deemed impractical due to monthly feeding and water changes for leeches.
The shortest war in history. The Anglo-Zanzibar War, a 38 to 45-minute military conflict between the United Kingdom and the Tanzanian island of Zanzibar Sultanate, was the shortest recorded war in history. The war began after the death of pro-British Sultan Hamad bin Thuwaini the 25th of August 1896 and the succession of his brother Sultan Khalid bin Bargash. The British authorities preferred Hamoud bin Muhammad as Sultan, and Khalid had not fulfilled the British consul's requirement for accession. The British sent an ultimatum to Khalid, who barricaded himself inside the palace. On the 27th of August, the ultimatum expired, and the British had assembled cruisers, gunboats, marines and sailors, and 900 Zanzibaris in the harbor area of the island. At 9:02, a bombardment set the Zanzibari palace on fire, disabling mostly Khalid's defending artillery, leading to the flight of Khalid in the island and leaving his soldiers at war, resulting the end of conflict at 9:46.